Hello and welcome back to the vlog. I think it's reading vlog 19 now. But yeah, happy Monday. I'm finished with work for the day and I'm finished myself. But yeah, I thought I'd start the vlog. I didn't read much yesterday because in the morning I had to edit like Wednesday's video and the vlog that I uploaded yesterday. And then in the afternoon my mother-in-law came around and we played some like board games and card games. So that just was no time to read. So I'm at page 268. It is kind of going in like weird directions. I don't know, I don't even know what I can say without spoiling, so I'm gonna put like a spoiler warning here now in the vlog. But I mean, it's an old book, so maybe you don't need a spoiler. But out of like our 4 main characters that we started with, 3 are dead. Like 2 are dead and 1 is like taken over by the creatures. Whatever the creatures are now. And also the military is now kind of involved. And yeah, they're setting up camp and I think they want to kill everybody in the camp. But yeah, it is getting really weird and I'm kind of confused how we're gonna get like another 600 pages out of it with like our main characters dying off so quickly. So yeah, I will find that out now because I will now continue to read. I will now continue to read and then later on I will listen to my audiobook to continue with that one because I started rearranging again. I'm just not happy with how the room is laid out and my partner gave me an idea and I can't like really do that now because I don't want to buy a shelf now, but I can do like the rough rearranging and see if I like it before buying like another shelf. So I start with that once like I've read like 100 pages. Like I can't stop before that because I do want to like finish this one by like midweek if I can, which that is I don't think that will happen, but like it would be nice to finish like by Thursday so I can read something else this week. So we will see how this goes and yeah, wish me luck. I mean, it is a quick read, like pages wise. It's just we'll see where it goes. Now the body horror moved to like aliens taking over and then like military coming and shooting everybody. It's a really weird thing, you know. But yeah, I will do that now and then I will definitely check in with you later on today and like tell you how the book is going and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Also, I only have to work tomorrow this week and then I have like the rest of the week off, which I'm so happy about. So yeah. There's gonna be a lot more reading than a normal work week this week, which I'm really happy about. So yeah, I will see you later. So I definitely planned to check in yesterday, but I totally forgot that we have like a holiday tomorrow, and we had to get some groceries, and doing that today would have been like way too many people, so we did that yesterday and so I didn't have the time to check in with you because we were away quite late. I didn't like quite get to like page 400 yesterday, but I read 375. This book is just getting weirder and weirder. We now have like active military involvement, and it does seem to be about aliens. They're called the Grey Men in here, and yeah, they might have just done genocide on the aliens. It's really weird. Also, it's now talking about the aliens like already coming back for like the third time and stuff. Yeah, I like the book. I really like it. I just don't know where the story is supposed to go, to be honest, because I'm still not at the halfway point. And yeah, somehow the book could already end and there would have been a story there. So yeah, I'm kind of confused. But I will now continue with this one. Also, I continued with my audiobook yesterday. To be honest, I don't know if I like that book. It's my problem always with like, the book seems to be mostly like interviewing people to find stuff out for the book that the main character wants to write. But yeah, it's just pretty much like conversations about the people involved and how they all behaved and stuff like that. That is all up until now. And yeah, I kind of think, well, I personally think it's boring right now. But yeah, I will continue to listen to it and we'll see if I like them in the end. But at the moment, I don't have the highest hopes. Which like always happens with non-fantasy fiction. Or non-sci-fi fiction, so we'll see where it goes. But yeah, I thought to check in with you. I will definitely check back in with you later once I finished reading for today. And yeah, my work for the week is done, which is kind of nice. And well, you will have seen a little bit of it, but I rearranged in here, and I will see how that goes now. And I also decided to like order like a ring light with like a camera stand, so that hopefully going forward in the future the lighting will be better and I can set my camera up better, because right now you're stacked on books as you're always. At the moment I either place you on like a shelf or on like a book stack, you know, and so yeah, I want to kind of like get better with that. And so I thought that would be the first purchase, more or less, for the channel, to improve. And the next one will then be a microphone that I can use always, so that the quality of the sounds improve. Because for the vlogs it's not the greatest. For all other videos I use my phone to record the sound, which works quite nice. But for the vlogs the editing would just be too much. So yeah, but that is my plan. So yeah, I will read now and then I will check in with you in a little bit. I finished reading for the day now. Well, I'm now more than halfway through, but I am at 490 now, which is quite a way through, and to be honest, it's such a fun alien book. I still just don't know why it's called Dreamcatcher, but I think I will be getting there. But it is really convoluted. There's a lot of like, oh, this has something to do with something that happened in my childhood, and something that happened in my youth, and all of that, you know, and you still don't know a lot, even though you're 500 pages into it, which is, yeah, kind of like, it reminds me a lot about it. So yeah, typical Stephen King, I would say. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. That is really nice. I have, I don't know, nearly, well, yeah, nearly 400 pages left, which is so much. But as I am enjoying it, I like it. I don't mind it being so long. I think it's a good story, and it is definitely an interesting story. So I'm happy about that. The rest of the evening I will now do some gaming. I want to relax, you know, and I read quite a bit now today, so I'm happy with that. And I will read a lot more tomorrow because I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can read like a lot of the morning and afternoon. So yeah, hopefully I can finish it on Thursday. That is a plan, and I think I should be good with that. So yeah, really happy about that. And yeah, I just wanted to do like a quick check-in. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and I did quite a bit of reading this morning. I am still reading the Dreamcatcher, or just Dreamcatcher. I am now at 660, so I have roughly like 220 pages left, which yeah, I'm really making my way through it. It is so interesting. We're now in like, we're getting to the end phase where everything is like kind of explained a little bit more and stuff, which is really, really interesting. Also, it plays in the same town as It, in Derry, which I think is funny. Like most of the book plays like, I don't know, an hour outside of Derry, but Derry plays like a big role with this, and it is really interesting and nice to see like stuff you already know, and like a monument to the kids that vanished in It and stuff like that. I think it's really interesting. Also, we all know Derry is a city where evil houses, and so yeah, obviously our alien in here is gonna go to Derry. But yeah, the whole story is coming to an end, but it's really interesting. I don't know, I really like the concept of telepathy and like these aliens like thinking they're like the better living species and they are so much more intelligent, and yeah, and kind of like humans saying like fuck it. It was really cool, and yeah, I really like the book. I would have never thought that it was pretty much an alien novel. I don't think that really like comes through in like the back of the book, like the little blurb. But yeah, I think it's really cool. It's really interesting. I don't even think that the book is too long. I kind of enjoy the length of the book, so that is also fine by me. And yeah, I'm really interested to see how the ending is going. If it's like a good ending, then I already know what will happen. But you never know. With Stephen King, it could also be a bad ending. There's a lot of death in here, on like both sides, pretty much, and also like the military campaign in here and stuff. It's really realistic. Well, as realistic as like a novel like that can be, you know. But yeah, I really enjoy reading it, and I will definitely continue a little bit today. I doubt I will finish it today because I do want to do some gaming. I really want to use my free day, to be honest. And yeah, I think like 100 pages more would be maybe realistic. We'll see. I will sit down like in the noon and then read a little bit more then. But yeah, I enjoy it so much, and I'm really happy that I'm reading it. It was one of those books that really intimidated me because I mean it's nearly 900 pages, but now reading it, I'm making my way through, and it's really interesting. And yeah, I don't know why I wait so long with these books, just because they're so big. But yeah, that is really nice. Tomorrow I have the next doctor's appointment, so I will waste some time there tomorrow. Well, hopefully it's not wasting, but like I will take a book, but I probably won't be able to read anything while there. But yeah, I have the rest of the week off, as I've said, so I have some time to read. So once I finish this one tomorrow, I will pick up the next one, probably the next smallest book that is on my TBR, to like have a little bit of variation, not like read one big book after the other. But yeah, I have to say, if you like Stephen King, this one's definitely one you should read. It's a really typical King. Also, I've looked it up because the connection to It in here. This one came out in 2001, It was released in 1968. This one was released 15 years after it, so it's nice to see a reference to that. And yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with how my reading is going. I'm really enjoying this, and yeah, so I'm really happy with that. And yeah, I hope you also have a good week. Well, obviously it's a good week for me because I have a lot of free time for myself, but yeah, I don't know. I just hope that your week is also going well, and yeah. Also, I started working out again. I'm terrible with like keeping like a good working out schedule, but it is important for your body, you know, to get moving. And even though I'm like 2 hours every day outside with the dog, walking the dog, like I kind of felt I needed to do like a little bit more again. So yeah, everything hurts, but at least I'm starting to work out again, which is a good thing, to be honest. So yeah. Okay, hi. So, first thing first, a reading update. Also, it's already noon. Yeah, going to the dog. Took way too long, so we're here now. But I finished Dreamcatcher this morning and I gave it 4 stars in the end. I think there were parts that could have been a little bit shorter, but other than that I really liked the story. It is quite obviously an alien story, and yeah, the first part had like body horror in it, in my opinion. But that really goes away later, and it's just like alien, military, all of that, combined with telepathy and a dreamcatcher. And yeah, I really liked it. I think it's not as strong as it, for example, but I still think it's kind of interesting. It isn't the most, but the story doesn't make the most sense if you think about it like that, but for me it was fine enough. Though I can understand why not everybody would want to read like 900 pages for a story like this, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. The next book I will read, well, probably is this one, which is The Mastermind of Mars, which is the next one on my TBR, and a short one, which I will read this one completely tomorrow, which is totally fine. And then it's really funny, you know, my ring light is supposed to come today and my fairy loot is supposed to come today, and it just rang the doorbell and I was expecting one of the two, and yeah, then she gave me my illumicrate. So I'm gonna unbox the illumicrate now for you, and then maybe later in the day the fairy loot if it comes. But yeah, I thought why not do a quick unboxing of that. And the theme is Into the Fire, and I do know that there's a water bottle in here with a quote that is like falsely quoted, which they gave us like a discount for April for that, which I thought was really nice. I probably wouldn't have known that the quote is wrong, but yeah, let's start with the water bottle then. And oh, it's safe for the dishwasher, which is nice, because I just don't use water bottles that aren't safe for the dishwasher. Oh, and it's the same. I already have one of those. Oh, that is so great. Oh my god, it is one with like a tea strainer in there. Oh, that is so cool. Like you have like the metal insert, which for like tea leaves. And the quote on here is, "A book too can be a star, a living star to lighten the darkness, leading out into the expanding universe," by Madeleine L'Anglais. And I think somewhere where there's a star there should be a fire. But yeah, it is a really cool water bottle, and it comes with this isolating sleeve, which is really cool. So yeah, that is one cool water bottle. I'm really happy about that. I don't really own like a lot of like practical water bottles, so I'm always on the lookout for one. So yeah, really happy with that. Then the next thing that is in here is a zipper charm. What is a zipper charm? Oh, to put on like, yeah, on your clothes and stuff. Okay. It's like a cool dragon on there. Let me see. Will it focus? Yeah. Really cool. I don't really know what to do with that. I could put it on my keys, but I tend to lose charms I put on my keys, so I don't tend to do that anymore. Yeah. Oh, a book lamp! I don't own one! Okay, I thought it was a lamp for a book. I think it's a lamp in the shape of a book. How does it work? Okay, so it is a table light. Oh, that is so pretty. It's not a reading light. That would have been nice, but that is one really, really cool lamp. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. I mean, I have to like set it up here somewhere. I don't really know where I would set it up, to be honest. But that is really cool looking. I would still love a reading lamp, to be honest. But that is also really cool. Next thing is another like book. What do you call it? Like, you can put your book in here, so it's safe from if you put it in like your bag or something. I read mostly at home because I stay mostly at home, so I don't have the most use for these. But I own a few now, and this is really pretty, so I don't mind it. But yeah, these also always don't have the like biggest usability for me. But I think a lot of people like take their books somewhere, and I also get a car in like 2 weeks. Like for the first time in my life I'm owning a car. Well, my husband will be driving because I don't enjoy driving, but I can drive. So we will do some road trips, so these will actually come in handy for like the road trips. And now we have like the letter from the author, and oh, the book is bubble wrapped. That is new, which is nice because then it won't get damaged as easily. That is a pretty book. I always say that, but the books are always really, really pretty. It's called the Song of Silver, Flame Like Night by Amelie Van Zau, and it is a duology. Oh my, that are some great painted edges. Really, really nice. Okay, so oh my god. Okay, before we look at anything else, how amazing is this cover? Oh my god. That is, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, this is pretty. This is incredibly pretty. These are like the zodiac signs, I feel like. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, as far as I can see, it's like an Asian fantasy. Where our girl loses her mother, but she like brands her, but nobody can see that. And she tries to like live her life, but try to find things out about the past. And then Zen comes into her life, a guy I think, and he can see the mark, and he has some magic that is forbidden now. And yeah, maybe she has some as well. I don't know. It sounds really interesting. I always like having fantasies from different cultures, so I'm really interested to see how this is. It is quite a hefty book. Normally these aren't that hefty, but let's see. Yeah, it's nearly 500 pages, so it is a hefty fantasy. But it's incredibly pretty, so I am really happy about it, and well, I would say I tried to read it this month. There's no way I'm gonna read it this month. The books on my TBRs are so big. I mean, I just finished 900 pages, you know. So yeah, I definitely won't read it this month, but I will try to get it on my TBR next month. Yeah, really happy with that. A really good box, especially the water bottle. I'm a big fan of those. Can't have enough of those. And yeah. Also like the... I'm still fascinated by this lamp. It looks so cool. I just don't know what to do with it, to be honest. And also it doesn't really stay open on its own, so I will have to see how you're supposed to do that. Well, I might find a way how it works. But yeah, I'm really happy with the box, really happy with the book, and yeah. that is for the illumicrate unboxing. I will be back with my fairy loot later on in the day, and yeah, I will see you then. Okay, so, oh, wait, come here, come, komm doch, oh, easy, so. Okay, as you can see, well, maybe you can see, but my ring light came, and I have set it up now. I think it looks great, well, at least as I can see in the monitor, with the lighting, but yeah, we'll have to test it out with like my normal filming setup and not like chilling in the chair with the doggy. But yeah, I think the ring light is fine. I have a problem with like using the camera inside of the ring light because I did want to also use it like as a tripod. And the Amazon reviews said it is possible, but I don't think it's possible with like the adapter that is included in the ring light. And so yeah, I think I will have to get like another piece, but I'm not sure because it is absolutely new to me and I will have to like find out how to use it. So yeah, I will have to look into that, but I'm happy with like how light it is. So I can now definitely film at night and also like have like better lighting. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. So I will play a little bit with that and yeah, test it out and stuff. So my fairy loot is still not here. Hermes is like really late today, so I'm kind of, well, I'm interested to see if it will come today still at all. Maybe stop or not. I will have to see. But yeah, my partner is now at a concert of a band called Pliny tonight. It's like an acoustic band, which is absolutely not mine. So he's there with friends and I'm at home with the doggy, which is why he is on my lap, because he hates when one of us is gone. And so he comes for snuggles. So I have decided to like go down here and stop playing on my computer and just sit down, read. I will see how far I can get into the Mastermind of Mars. I will now read. I will check in with you probably tomorrow, maybe today if I have something to check in about. And I also definitely have to like clean up, but I might do that tomorrow so I can snuggle with the dog today. We'll see. But yeah, I thought I'd check in with you again. Also, I showed my partner the book lamp and he absolutely loves it. So I will have to see how I can set it up. But yeah, I'm also like a really big fan, to be honest. I will just have to see how I can make it lay flat. So maybe if you have like one of those lamps, tell me how you keep it open, because mine just snaps shut all the time. But yeah, I will see you later. It is Friday evening now, and technically I didn't want to check in with you today, but I need to give you a reading update and like, yeah, I don't know. Today has been like one of those days where everything goes wrong. It started with sometimes, you know, when you're like out and about and people are just so mean and rude to you and you're just like, why? Like, what have I done for people to be so rude? I don't know. It started with that. And then I told you my fairy loot was on the way. Actually, the package I got the tracking for was my illumicrate. I have found that out. But then today the delivery guy was at the door with my fairy loot, and you know, when you get fairy loot, and I I live in Germany, so I have to pay like a fee for import, like the import tax, and that is paid when you pay for the fairy loot, so you don't have to pay anything. And then the delivery guy stood there and was like, yeah, you have to pay me. And I was like, why would I have to pay you? I never have to pay you. And I paid him then because I really didn't have a choice, you know, I wanted my fairy loot. And turns out it was the wrong delivery company. I have no idea how my package ended up at the wrong company, and I had to pay import fees twice because it was the wrong company. And I'm still so angry about it. My partner, you know, I have this Jesus partner, he was like, calm down, it's all fine, I pay it, you don't have to worry. But I was so angry, and I'm still angry now because it's, I don't know, I wrote fairy loot because I don't think it's their fault. I think it's the, I personally think it's the fault of the customs people who do like the import tax. I think they give it to the wrong carrier, however that is possible, because I mean I paid for one and the other delivered it. But yeah, I was really angry. I'm still really angry about that because, you know, it already costs a lot to get the book delivered to me, and having to pay double for that, and they have like a really annoying fee, like you can't get your package anywhere else. They will deliver it to your door and they let you pay €6 just because they deliver to your door, and you have to pay them at your door. You don't have another option, but they still charge you €6 for that. Yeah, I'm really annoyed about it. It made my day that much worse, just because I was so angry at the whole situation, you know? It's such an unnecessary thing, and I have no idea how it happened, how it is at all possible to happen, but yeah. I don't blame Fairy Loot, but I did write them to like kind of let them know that this happened. So yeah, but that is the reason why the book is already out of the package, because I then opened the package to just make sure that it's actually the right delivery from Fairy Loot, and yeah, chaos everywhere. But the book is really pretty, which my partner was like, yeah, I mean, you paid too much, but it is so pretty. Be happy about that. And yeah, I am happy about it. Oh, it's really... it has a lot of like gold foil in it, so it's really reflecting the light. It's called The Adventures of Amina al-Zirafi, and it is like, I don't know, like an Indian themed fantasy book, I think. And I think our main character is like a pirate and a girl, and she's like really cool and stuff. That's what the blurb sounds like. So yeah, it is an incredibly pretty book, especially like the map in here with like a picture of our main character and stuff. It's really pretty. It's also really big. Seems like this month is the the big books in book boxes month. I can't talk anymore today. I'm just still so upset about everything. I'm really sorry. Sometimes I'm a really emotional person, as it is, and if I get frustrated, and I hate dealing with people, and the whole situation was like, yeah, now I have to try to sort it out because I would like my money back. I probably won't get it back, but I would like it back, and yeah. But yeah, I'm really happy about it. I have never heard about it. Oh, also, it's by Shannon Chakraborty, which is funny. Well, I still have The City of Brass, which is the first book of the first series. It's still unread in my bookshelf, so I have 2 unread books by her, so I now need to really get it on and read it, you know? Hopefully it will be good. I won't read it this month, just too much to read. But yeah, so that is the book box update. I have all of my boxes now that I should have, so it's alright on that front. And now, let's come to a reading update. Because I did finish a book yesterday and today, or this morning, which is The Mastermind of Mars. And I have to say, I was positively surprised by this one. The first 5 I always told you like are really formulaic, where you always have like the girl that gets kidnapped and the guy that has to save her. And first we have John Carter, the main protagonist, then we have his son and his daughter, and now we have another American who also gets brought to Mars. I think he knows a friend of John Carter because he knows John Carter's story. Yeah, he manages to also get to Mars, and I actually really like that he kind of like gets to be the apprentice of like a scientist that finds him because he saves his life. And yeah, our woman this time doesn't get kidnapped. She's already 10 years, but not dead, but the scientist pretty much transplants brains into different bodies and body parts and stuff to like, well, if you're old, you can go to him and he takes your brain and puts it in a younger body, and then you have the younger body. It's Mars, you know, it's sci-fi, it works there. And yeah, our girl gets her body taken away because like a ruler wants to have her body, and our main character is madly in love with the girl because he sees her, and yeah, then he awakens her in the other woman's body, which is like a really old, not so nice body, and he falls in love with her personality and stuff, which I think is quite a step up from the other books. And yeah, he actually tries to get her body back, even though she's like, you don't have to, please don't, yeah, do it. It's not necessary, and yeah, he still does it. I like the story. I still gave it 3 stars. It's more like a 3.5 because I did enjoy it more than the other ones, but in the end, it isn't that different, even though the story is a little bit different. But yeah, also we get to know like a lot of new different cities on Mars, and like at the very end, our main guy in here meets John Carter. So they do meet at the end. But yeah, I like that this one is a little bit different. I now have a little bit more hope for the rest of the books. I still have, I think, 5 left because it's part 6. But yeah, I finished that one. Like I read like 50 pages yesterday, and then I finished it this morning. And then I did start the next book, and I'm really afraid to read this because it's so far out of my comfort zone. But I promised myself I would try, and that is Afterlove by Tanya Byrne. This is a story about Ash, who gets killed in a car accident. Yeah, she gets killed in a car accident, and then she pretty much wakes up in the afterlife. Or well, she doesn't get to go to the afterlife. She wakes up in like a middle place and gets a place in like the cool girl Grim Reaper squad. And so yeah, she is supposed to like help souls go over, and yeah, her only thing is to get back to her first love, Poppy, because there are some unresolved feelings there. And yeah, she died too young, she died as like a late teen, and she feels like she has something to do still. And I started reading this, I'm 25 pages into it, and I'm already struggling. Romance books are just so hard for me sometimes. You know, I like smut books with not a lot of feelings and a lot of like dirty stuff, you know. I'm not so much a feelings person, which makes this kind of hard. Because at the beginning we like kind of get to know Ash on her job, and then we start before she dies actually. I'm not at her accident yet, and we get to meet Poppy with her, and it's like really... It is a romance. I don't know why I struggle with it so much, but I don't want to say it's cringe because it probably isn't. It's just I'm uncomfortable with feelings like that, you know. So yeah, it's really hard for me to read. I will continue it. I will finish it if I don't hate it too much, but I'm still willing to give it a try. It's just I really struggle with feelings like that. But yeah, I will try. Yeah. Also, I listened to a little bit more of my audiobook yesterday. I'm halfway through that. To be honest, I don't have an opinion about that. I put the title in here. I already forgot. Cat's Cradle by oh, I forgot his name. Yeah, but it's called Cat's Cradle. I will continue that now because I'm not gonna show you how this room is looking. Yeah, I had a little bit of meltdown today and it looks like chaos in here, so I'm not gonna show you that, but I have to desperately clean up. Okay, good morning. I thought I'd do like a quick check-in before I start my day. But first things first, I listened to like quite a bit of the audiobook yesterday. I don't really like it. I think for me it's too much like we have our main character who wants to write a book about like this bomb this like science person invented, pretty much, and he wants to write a book about it, and so he gets to like he meets his kids and he interviews them and stuff, and somehow he ends up on an island and with like a religious cult, and he gets to be like the mayor of the island, and he marries like this weird woman who is supposed to marry the mayor. No idea why, but it also doesn't matter who is the mayor, she will just marry him. And it's like a really, really weird thing, and the book is like, yeah, it's just drifting off. I think it's kind of like the author losing hope that like his writing the book will do anything, and that pretty much like humanity is just like, we get distracted so easily and stuff. But I think, I don't know, maybe it is better as like a book you read, but I think listening to it is just really confusing, just really, really confusing. I would definitely finish it because I'm now like, I only have like 2 hours left or so. But yeah, it's just confusing, I don't enjoy it. It's weird, I don't know, it's not for me, I think. And then we have also a DNF this morning. I continued with Afterlove. I'm 125 pages into it and I will DNF it. It is not for me. I don't enjoy it. You know, I had the hope that like our main character meeting Poppy is like a really short thing, and then she dies and we have more of like the Reaper Girl stuff. But I'm 125 pages into it and we are like at Christmas and she dies on New Year's when I have like it right. And so it is a lot of romance, and then she gets to be the Reaper Girl, and I think then it's a lot of like getting back to Poppy while it's being dead, which is like a really, really weird thing. I just don't enjoy it. It's like a teenage romance. They're both like 16, 17, that age around, and yeah, they're dating. It's like a really cute thing. I just don't enjoy reading it, and I don't think it makes any sense for me to finish the book because my rating would just be unfair to the author because I don't enjoy the genre. But to be honest, I don't think it's a bad book. I don't think the writing style is bad and stuff. I don't think like the theme isn't bad at all. I just don't enjoy it, and I think I would give it like a negative review even though I know I don't enjoy it. So I think it's unfair to even finish it and give it a rating because I don't like the romance aspect, and it is a romance book. So yeah, I have decided to DNF it. I won't waste my time with it. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, we're just, yeah, I'm over that. I mean, it was a gamble and it didn't pay off, so it's fine by me. So I have to like do, yesterday I cleaned my desk up here, so this room is now fairly organized, but I do have to like clean up the rest of the apartment because our friends are coming. So I will listen to more of my audiobook and see if I can finish it. If not, I will finish that tomorrow. And then I probably won't read anything else today. So yeah, you won't get like a reading update. I might do like an update for the audiobook depending on how far I get. But I will tease you with a book that I will start tomorrow in the next vlog. Let me get it. Okay, so the next book I will start is The Well of Ascension, book 2 of the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson, and I will start that one tomorrow. So if you want to see me reading this one, you will have to come back for the next vlog. And yeah, for if I don't check in with you later on, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I had quite the interesting week reading. With like the DNF and finishing Dreamcatcher, which was like a really, really big book, and yeah, an interesting week. I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!